Hello everybody. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about utilizing our custom blend recipe book. So the great thing about this book is a lot of us in the field actually added recipes that we created using our Motives Custom Blend liquid and powder system. We use those systems to create all different things such as eyeshadows, blushes, bronzers, eyebrow pomades, lip creams, lip glosses, you name it, there's all sorts of recipes in this book. So the thing about this book is it's only a start. Just to inspire you guys, which is why it's called Inspired by You, our customized collection, it's really made to inspire all of you to start mixing your own recipes. So you don't have to mix what's in here, you can go beyond this. But I thought it might be helpful today just to show you how you can mix a custom lip cream. So the other thing I want to point out is when you use this, under each category, it actually has the suggested retail price. Now, of course, it's suggested. That doesn't mean that's what you have to charge, but it just gives you an idea of what you can charge. So when we look at Motives, we actually have our custom blend system, but when we look at that, we have three different actually four. I have to show you the other container. I was going to show you our 3 powdered containers, but we do have a creme container as well. But we have 3 powder containers, and the first one is the smallest, and this is what I use to mix any eyeshadows, eyebrow pomade, lip creams. I put them in this jar. What I generally do is whatever I put in this jar I do charge $15. Okay, then our second size is considered our medium jar, and the medium jar actually has a sifter. It sits down pretty low, so it does actually hold a lot less powder than our large jars. So I will put blushes, bronzers, things like that in this because they're pretty pigmented. They don't go through it as fast. And then our largest jar is our Motives powder, face powder jar, and this is what I put finishing powders, translucent powders, foundation powders, anything I mix like that in here. But I do want to show you that we do have these creme containers, which are really great for thicker BB creams and any product like that that is too thick to put in our custom blend liquid bottles. And it does come with a nice plastic stopper, which keeps everything from drying out in the inside. Okay, so those are the containers that we have available for the custom blend, and then beyond that we do have the custom blend bottles, which, welcome to my studio by the way. Got all my containers in here. So our bottles come in the bubble wrap. I usually, put any liquid foundations in these bottles. So today I'm actually looking at the book, and whenever I make a recipe, I just do put a little bit of it there so I know next time what color it was. If you guys do make any of these recipes in this book, I do have an album in the Motives Cosmetics Official Pro Partners Facebook group. Upload it to that album and then tell me what name, or tell everyone what name it is so we can see what the color looks like. So we do have a lot of colors in here. So today I wanted to do a lip cream, and I'm going to use one of Ka's recipes, which is the Chrome collection. So I've actually made 3 of them, and there's only one that I haven't made, so I thought, well, why not make that? Now, I did make templates that are available in our Facebook group that you can put underneath your paper. And if I'm doing lips, I tend to use the bottom here. You can use these for eyes as well if you want to keep track of what you're measuring. Now, if I'm making my own recipe, I'll actually just write on this paper as I'm mixing it in so that later on I can write it down on a recipe card and then save it in my files so that I always have it. I also do this for clients who they have maybe a product that has been discontinued. I'll just look at it, and once you really understand color theory, you know what colors to put in to neutralize and so forth. But that's a little bit advanced. So I just wanted to show you really easy how you can create these recipes. Now, for the lips, I'm going to be honest, I just take my beaker, I mix it all in there and just mix it up with my little stir. Could you actually mix it on the paper first? Yes, but I found that the minerals really dissolve well with whatever liquid that I'm putting in. And the great thing about these are, the other ones that I've tested, they've really stayed on really nice, so you don't have to worry about that. They are pretty much a stain, even though we are putting liquid products in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and tilt down my camera so you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and follow the recipe. So the first thing that she added was a dash of the copper frost, which, by the way, if you haven't seen it, it's absolutely beautiful. So put that in your beaker. And then the next thing that she used is 2 dashes of garnet frost, which another very beautiful. I absolutely love these frost pigments. So we are going to do 2 dashes of garnet frost. Okay, so when I teach my custom blend classes, I tell them that it's almost like cooking. You know, if you want a certain color, a little bit more of a certain coloring, go ahead and put it, but don't get so stuck on being exact with the recipe because it's all for fun. So the next color is a pinch of tourmaline. Put that in. Okay. And then 2 pinches of diamond dust, which is like diamonds. 2 pinches. Now, I know you're probably looking at everything in here and thinking, wow, that's kind of a lot. You'd be surprised how much it dissolves when you start to mix in your liquids. Okay, and then 1 pinch of coverage intensifier. So what coverage intensifier does is it actually just makes it a little less sheer. Makes it just a little bit more, so you get a little bit more coverage on your lips. So 1 pinch of coverage intensifier. And once we have all of that in our beaker, I'm just going to add in my liquid. So in her recipe, she has 4 pumps of Fringe Benefit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I've seen people ask in the motives group, can you use something in place of Fringe Benefit if somebody is sensitive to it? Yeah, try different things. Try using the Perfection primer. You could try that too. I actually can use Fringe Benefit on my lips. However, I cannot use it on my face because I'm sensitive to a lot of things. So because it's on the lips, you know, it might not be that big of a deal. And then she also has 1 pump of pearl. So put 1 pump of pearl in, which, by the way, is very pearly and pretty. And then 0.5 of the Ultra Soothing Botanical, which is going to soothe the lips. That in. And 0.5 of Hydrator Botanical. Okay, so now that we've got all of that in there, we can go ahead and start mixing. Oh, that is very pretty. I don't know if you guys can see that. Absolutely perfect. I love this color. Not too pink, not too dark, not too light. Okay. Look how beautiful that is. Do you see that? See how chrome it is? And granted, it is a little bit wet, but it will dry a little bit. So once you have it mixed to your liking, then what I do is I put my lip creams in a little motives jar. So the smallest jar that you have, and you can actually order these from unfranchise.com and get, I usually have quite a few in stock because you never know. I've actually had events where we've had everyone there mix their own, and you can do that too. They can pick out a recipe from the book. I love how it categorizes it according to cool, warm, and neutral colors. Get it in there. And you can see that color right there. Absolutely beautiful. Good job with this recipe, Ka. I love it. And then you can go ahead and put this cap on and it's ready to go. Now, if you have a customer come over, you can definitely have them mix their own products. I've done that as well with me just guiding them. And I'm telling you guys, the customers love it. So clients actually love mixing their own products. I mean, who else does that? The other thing that I wanted to let you know is so many of the recipes in the recipe book actually are using a lot of the powder colors, or I should say toners, that you probably have a lot of. So it's a really great way to use those up because we all know that when you only use a smidgen, when you're mixing your custom powders, you don't go through them that fast. So this is a great reason to go through them a little bit faster. You can offer signature lip colors. You can I mean, there's so much you can do with it. So I hope that inspires you guys to step outside of your comfort zone and mix up some fun products from the Motives Inspired by You Custom Blend Recipe book. And if you do, please share what you do because I'd love to hear them. All right, thanks everybody. Bye.